The Reich Stuff by Pete Bowers and Charles Berman. Dateline Thorpsburg, from the desk of any Italic, girl reporter, high atop Henderson Towers in Center City, in the office of the Thorpsburg Legistar Bulletin Journal and Herald Press Examiner, we bring you the news of the world. Commissioned by pompously inexperienced newspaper publisher Matthew Nichols, entrepreneur. Any Italic tracks the most thrilling events of our day with the determination of a bloodhound, poised, notebook in hand, for the moment of her big break.
Sometimes, when you're a reporter, your job involves finding out about important things that are happening and writing about them in an interesting and informative way so that people know what's going on in the world around them. Of course, that's only sometimes. The other 99% of the time, it's crap. Just crap. Like today, for instance.
I'd really like to listen to your complaints, but I don't agree with them because I like being a reporter, so I don't think that they're very sympathetic or interesting. And why are you talking out loud while you're writing?
This is part of the crap stuff I was talking about.
This story? I haven't read it yet, but that's very...
Stop! The presses!
The presses are downstairs, Matt.
Stop telling me facts. I have no desire to hear. Your knowledge of the workings of the newspaper industry is of no interest to me. Now, stop the presses.
Matt? I can't stop the presses. They're not here. You have to talk to the printers. With the presses.
Good. Talk to the printers.
You know that will mean no paper for tomorrow, right? And you'll lose thousands of dollars. Most of the advertisers will probably pull out when we don't print anything.
Disaster. Continue publication, but stop the presses.
How?
Continue pressing.
That's one of your best decisions since you bought this newspaper, Matthew Nichols, entrepreneur. Now there will be copies of the paper tomorrow so that people can read it.
Best is the only kind of decision I have ever been involved in. Small child. Now, continue publishing the newspaper, but pay attention to me, because I am about to announce a significant story that we must report. On.
Well?
Patience, Agnes! Thorpsburg has been invaded by invaders who are Nazis.
Okay, so back to typing about crap.
Actual Nazis.
You're serious? Nazis don't invade places anymore. They lost World War II over 50 years ago.
Ample time to plot. Revenge.
They're almost all dead.
And yet goose-stepping remarkably capably. An extraordinarily elderly Adolf Hitler has stormed Beth David Synagogue and is gassing our Jewish citizenry as we speak. Nazis of all stripes, standards, and dots have started flooding into Thorpsburg to begin the occupation. Susie, I want you to do flattering profile of our glorious new Nazi occupation mayor and his plans for National Brotherhood Week.
But I'm writing the story about Matthew Nichols and his yacht collection.
Ah, yes. Too important to pass up. Wanda!
Picking up your dry cleaning, sir.
Yes. Hurry before the shop owners are expelled from town. Gary!
What?
Get down there and cover that story.
I'm, the janitor?
Yes. What we need is good, clean reporting. Here's a pencil.
This is horrible.
Labor laws are no serious impediment to the running of a sound newspaper. Annie?
No. I mean the Nazis!
As not me, they are indeed reprehensible.
Jesus Christ, I'll do the story. When I got to the street, the Nazis were already goose-stepping in a variety of tattered and antique or very badly copied uniforms. The first...
How do you know? You haven't left yet.
Stop reading over my shoulder! So, I finally left. And when I got to the street, you know what I was saying about the marching and the uniforms? It was happening. They weren't necessarily marching in a row, or in the same direction, or in step, but what do you expect from Nazi opportunists?
No! It's left, right, not left, right.
And then a step ball change in 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is not some musical review.
You can never find a good stormtrooper when you need one, but any old port in a storm, eh?
Acht the meine Gute.
I know what I'm doing here. I've been choreographing the touring production of the producers for 4.5 years.
Excuse me, Nazis?
Acht guten Morgen, Fräulein. Heil Hitler!
I'm from the Legistar Bulletin Journal and Herald Press Examiner. It's a newspaper that we write in English without supporting racist megalomaniacs.
That was the one Chap Henderson owned, right?
Yeah, whatever. Why exactly are you dressed up as Nazis?
Well, you are what you wear.
So embarrassing. Haven't you heard? Hitler has returned to lead the, 5th or 6th Reich to glorious and unopposed victory.
So you're not even sure which Reich it is? You know, first of all, he's dead. Second of all, if he were alive, he'd be like 120 or something.
123? He's got a birthday coming up, you know.
And third of all, just because he's here doesn't mean you have to support him.
But Gerhard says Kasper said Reinhard told him that Hitler ordered us to.
Well, I guess it must be true, 'cause you know, Reinhold.
Well, I'm glad we have that settled then.
No, we don't have it settled. You decided to start supporting the most evil person in the history of the world because there's an urban legend that he's hanging around years after his death?
That pretty much sums it up, yes.
Yup, pretty much.
Honestly, better opportunities don't come as long that often.
Oh, f*** you.
Have a wonderful day. Wait, what did she say?
Well, I found some good quotations for the story, but lost my faith in humanity. So I guess it was about even. Though I wasn't too concerned about the Nazi invasion, since none of them seemed to have any weapons, and about half of them weren't very clear on what Nazis are. I decided to head to the synagogue to see if I could find Hitler himself, and sure enough, when I got there was an old man in a Nazi uniform. Hello? Hitler? Is anybody... Oh! What is that stench? Did somebody die in here?
Hello? Is anybody there? Are you here to save me?
Ugh. Well, I'm here anyway. What is the smell in here? God!
Ye who smelt it, dealt it.
What?
It was a joke. Sorry.
Never mind. Are you Hitler?
What? Huh? Where?
You. In the Hitler suit, right in front of me.
Oh, no. Hitler suit. I haven't worn that since I was working in the dunk tank at my son's bar mitzvah. I was supposed to have the blue suit today. Why can't Genevieve ever get that order right?
Get the order right?
Yes, my housekeeper puts my clothes in order so I know what I'm putting on.
Why don't you just look at them?
You don't understand. I'm blind. I cannot see.
You're not a Nazi.
No, I said I cannot see. Not see. Not see.
Okay, I think I can tell what happened here, but just to, finish things off here, what's with the Hitler mustache?
Oh, butter beans. It's so easy to miss a spot shaving when you're blind, and a huge Charlie Chaplin fan.
Okay, so a blind guy puts on a Nazi suit and has a Hitler mustache, but they said you were guessing. Okay, there you have it. Could you tell all the neo-Nazis outside to stop trying to march? They're bumping into each other and wearing swastikas and really depressing me. They think that, they're a bunch of idiots. Here, I'll show you where the door is.
Oh, thank you.
And it all goes to demonstrate the dangers of believing urban legends and the pernicious stain of latent intolerance that lies beneath the thin veneer of enlightened thinking in today's America.
Thank you, Annie. A perfect addition to today's edition of the Thorpsburg Ledger Star Bulletin Journal and Herald Press Examiner and Zeitung.
What? Zeitung? Huh. Never mind. Hooray for fighting Hitler.